The brutal attack on Pooja Praburaj, an Indian origin nurse in Tampa, Florida, has left the entire Indian American community in shock and fear. The 32-year-old healthcare worker was assaulted near her home while returning from a long shift at the hospital. The attack was unprovoked and excessively violent. The person who attacked her repeatedly targeted her face and eyes, causing severe damage. In fact, witnesses who were present during the incident reported that the attacker seemed to have clear intentions of inflicting maximum harm, which has left many to suspect that this could be yet another case of racially motivated violence against Indian community. Videos captured by bystanders further confirmed the brutality of the assault, raising serious concern about the safety of Indian professionals working in the US. Following the attack, Pooja was immediately rushed to the nearby hospital where doctors assessed the extent of her injuries. The medical team treating her confirmed that she had suffered critical damage to her eyes and facial bones. Her retina and optic nerves were severely injured, making it highly likely that she could lose her eyesight permanently. Even though she underwent surgery, doctors have warned that the damage may be irreversible, and despite their best efforts, the chances of her regaining full vision are very low. One of the doctors treating her stated that the force of the attack was so strong that delicate eye structures were destroyed beyond repair, making the possibility of recovery extremely slim. Now, this horrifying incident has led to widespread outrage among the Indian community in the US, with many people now fearful of their safety. The attack on the frontline healthcare worker, somebody who has dedicated her entire life to saving others, has only intensified concern about the rising anti-India sentiments in the country. Over the past few years, the United States has witnessed an alarming increase in the hate crime against Indians, with several violent incidents reported across different states. Indian professionals, including doctors, engineers, and business owners, have increasingly found themselves being really targeted based on their ethnicity, leading many questions whether Indian migrants will be singled out due to growing anti-immigrant and anti-India narratives. Several past incidents indicate that hate crime against Indians have been steadily rising. In 2023, an Indian tech worker in California was racially abused and physically attacked by a man who told him to go back to your country. Similarly, in Texas, an Indian grocery store owner was violently assaulted and a store was vandalized with anti-India slogans. In fact, last year too, an Indian student in Chicago was brutally beaten in what many suspect was a racially motivated attack. Now, this incident shows a disturbing pattern of violence that has led to an increasing number of Indian Americans living in constant fear. Many now believe that Indian professionals have become a very easy target due to the rising anti-India sentiments, which is being fueled by misinformation, political tension, and harmful stereotypes. Currently, the Tampa Police Department has launched a full-scale investigation into the attack on Pooja. Authorities are reviewing CCTV footages from nearby businesses, and investigators have urged witnesses to come forward with any information that could help identify the attacker. However, many within the Indian American community remain skeptical about whether justice will be served, pointing to past cases where Indian victims of hate crime do not receive immediate attention from law enforcement. Community leaders have started protests and online campaigns demanding swift action against the attacker, along with calls for better protection of Indian professionals and stronger enforcement of hate crime law. As outrage continues to grow, many activists have emphasized that this is not just about Pooja. It is about the larger issue of rising hate crime against Indian immigrants in the US. Community representatives stated that if you don't take a stand now, tomorrow could be any one of us. We cannot allow these hate crimes to go unchecked. Various Indian American organizations have demanded immediate government intervention to ensure the safety of Indian professionals, particularly those who are working in frontline jobs like healthcare, where they are already facing a lot of risk. The attack on Pooja has served as a wake-up call for the entire Indian community, highlighting the urgent need for a better safety measure, stronger legal protection, and stricter enforcement against Indian crimes. Indian Americans who have contributed significantly to the US economy and workforce are now questioning whether their contributions are being overlooked in favor of growing discrimination or not. If incidents like these continues unchecked, many innocent professionals could fall victim to violent assault simply because of their identity. This horrific assault has left many wondering, is America still a safe place for Indian immigrants? Will the authorities take this crime seriously? Or will it become yet another case that fades away without any justice? The attack on Pooja is not just an isolated event, it is a reflection of a much deeper and more dangerous issue that must be addressed before more lives are taken.